We are live, are we? We are. Cool. Got to get things a little bit more adjusted here. That's good enough, probably. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? It is another chilly day here. Oh, man. So we have basically one task today. One task. Should we choose to accept it? And we choose. Hey, Day. Hello, Cuthbert. How are you doing? International priority. Oh, baby. Gotta love me some international priority. Hey, John. John, I got the box out to you yesterday. Enjoy. You got the power on here? Yeah, we got the power on. We have the power. Hopefully, the mic has enough juice. It's pretty chilly out here. I wasn't sure if. Hey, Cliff. Yeah, man. Wasn't sure if we had enough power in the mics here. It is chilly. It is chilly down here. Yep. So far, battery's still looking good. Still looking good. And the new light. How does that look over there? Oh, breaking news. Oh, Pele died. That sucks. Hey, Jeff. 54 here now. Yeah. So how's that look over there? The light over there looks really good. Hey, Robert. Cheers. Hello, Neil. Yeah, the light over there looks pretty good. I think probably, I don't know. I think it looks fine, maybe. Just looking at my monitor here, my computer, trying to see how the light over there looks. I could probably turn it up just a tiny bit. Oh, man. Pulled a muscle coughing, and man, it hurts. Does it ever hurt? Get the track cleaner 5000 out here. Do a quick brush on the straight. Lighting is great, very neutral. Can be a wee bit brighter. Yeah, I know. I don't want it to be. I do want it to be a tiny bit on the darker side. Ha, darker side. Where are we here? Let me check my exposure. Oh yeah. There we go. That'll be brighter. Shotgun Dave. Cheers. Yeah, that's just a tiny bit brighter. Tiny bit. Yeah, I hadn't with the way I have to hook up the camera, this camera, the Sony, the good one. It's kind of annoying to see the preview when you plug it into the laptop to do a webcam thing. It shows you, oh, the USB is plugged in. So anyway. Alrighty, guys. Drum roll, no drum roll. We are going to open this up. I bet I know what it is. Thunderslot emailed me a couple weeks ago now and asked me what color of this car I wanted. So we shall see. These have just started to ship, if it's the car that I think it is. These have just started to ship to dealers. Yep. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of packing material in here. Nice. Good job, Thunderslot. Everybody likes. Even pick the color. Yeah. Hello, Vigor. Oh, baby. It's the blue one. Huh. Well, I mean, it does look nice. Wow, that's wide. Wow. Holy shnikes. There we are. Yep. It's a Mustang. It's a Shelby 67. Yeah, the blue is really nice. It's yeah, beautiful. Officially licensed Shelby product. Very cool. Huh. Man, yeah, the finish on this is pretty nice. There we go. There we go. It's a beautiful car. Huh. Yeah. Open, open, open. It is open. Let's but how does she sound? I'm guessing very, very quiet. These Thunderslots are exceedingly quiet cars. Oh, Phillips. That's a real tie down. Where was that damnable screwdriver? I don't know. Let's boy, it's gonna be wide. He says, being wide himself. Okay, let's get this out of the way. These are some sticky tires. Sticky tire. Looking to buy. Well, LEB is going to have theirs soon. Please support them if you can. Okay, we got a big guide here. Holy cow. Let's oh, and this goodness. Torx bits. Well, that throws a monkey wrench into things. Yeah. I don't have a do I have a Torx driver? Will this work? Oh, wait. Okay, I have options here. These are not Torx drivers, but we do have options. And one of these may be the correct enough option to option our option. Yes, that's probably okay. That's going to work. What we're doing here is we're going to open this bad boy up. Okay, there's all kinds of. This is a generic chassis, I believe. They're making a standard chassis for what will be a series of muscle cars, I believe. All right, okay. So here we have a no shelf queen. No. This is not a queen of the shelf. It's not a queen of denial. Wait, where are we? Oh, can we go more? There we go. Okay. So the body posts are right there and right there. Interesting. We have a very well, it's not a terribly lightweight interior. I mean, it's definitely it's a half pan interior. Why won't you? There we go. It's a half pan interior that does go the whole way back to the back of the body. Interesting that there are no body screws in the back, just kind of in the middle. This is a metallic blue. This is a beautiful metallic blue, Neil. They let me choose the color that I wanted. Come on, focus. There we go. They let me choose the color that I wanted, and I chose this blue. And I mean, I think the paint looks really nice. Do we have a Mustang around here to compare it to? Boy, we better. shouldn't we? Well, it's the Skelectric one could nearly fit inside. I'm going to have to do something a little more than just put this next to a car at some point. But this Shelby is a good deal wider than the, yeah, I'm loving the color too, than the Skelectric Boss. It's the same wheelbase-ish, but yeah. Anybody out there know the dimensions of a Shelby? Anybody out there know where we measure cars? This is a pop quiz. You measure cars at the A pillar. At the A pillar of a car. Come on, focus. You measure from there to there. That's where you measure the car. Somebody look up online, do some math for me. This thing at the A pillar is 59 millimeters wide. 59 millimeters wide. The Boss is 50, call it 54 and a half millimeters wide. So the Shelby, not that we're going to get caught up in that too terribly much, but the Shelby is 59 millimeters wide. This is 54 millimeters wide. This is a very wide car. Very wide car. How wide is this? Well, it's not as wide as that. That's a good thing. Okay. So what do we have here? We have oh man. We have a 21K motor rated at 12 volts. We have plastic pinion. Yeah, 3.6 inches. It's a big one. It's a wide one. So the Shelby is it's a pretty wide car. There's a lot of flex in the pod here, which is interesting. This car is by no means tuned. Obviously, these things just get assembled in China. We're not worrying about how it was assembled there. It was assembled there. Let's drop this axle down. Let's drop this axle down so we can get these axles on the track, shall we? Looks like press-on fronts. Got some tires that are not very well seated here, but that's okay. Looks like plastic wheels on the front. Yes, Robert. Yes, I am on with the new blue Shelby that they sent me, that Thunderslot sent me. So 21,500 RPM motor. That will be more than sufficient for this car. The gear mesh feels really nice. We have a kind of an interesting pod setup. You know, I know Thunderslots have this kind of pod setup. So, so here we have the, there we go. Here we have the chassis, and you can see there's like two little horns here at the end, two little tabs. That's for mounting on a different body. I've heard, I think I've heard what is coming next, but I'm not going to talk about that. There are on the body posts, there are little rubber kind of O-rings on there. I'm sure that other cars have that too. It's pretty cool. It's a nice flexi chassis. The motor is screwed into place. That's beautiful. We love that. Let's do a little bit of lubrication here. Where? It's right here, naturally. Yeah. So if anyone wants to convert that, go on a scale converter on Google if you want to, and see what 59 millimeters wide relates to as opposed to the actual width of the car. And then do the how wide should the Shelby be? Yeah, this is a really beautiful color. They did a really nice job on the color on the bodies. So, like so. Okay. All right already. Motor. Do you work? Oh boy. Okay. Something's chunky sounding besides me. Huh. Okay. Definitely clickety clackety. It's the tires. Tires are. Oh man. Where is the stupid sandpaper that I always leave right there? It's a professional stream here, folks. Make no mistake about it. I'm a pro. Don't try this. Don't try to be this inept all on your own without adult supervision. Is that no? That's not it. Well, we got other sandpaper. Oh man. Oh, how's everybody doing? Let's see here. Oh, people just hanging out. Okay, cool. I appreciate you all hanging out on this Thursday, right? Just doing some tire chewing here because these tires are pretty heavily cupped. So we need to flatten these guys out. They feel nice and sticky though. The rubber tires, of course. We all knew they were going to be rubber tires. And I'm sure this car is going to stick really, really well on the track. All these companies that do, kind of regular old rubber or stickier rubber, stuff all works well on my track. It really does. Okay. We're knocking her down. We're getting her flatter. We're getting flatter. This is the content you come for, right, guys? Watching someone who you clearly can't see sanding tires on a new slot car. Oh, yeah, flattening. 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 Takes a minute or two. Truing tires on sandpaper. Literally like watching paint dry. All right. Looks like we got mostly flat now. Ow. Okay. Okay. Okay already. All right. Screwed back in. get the body back on here. Body does seat pretty nicely on the chassis. I like that. Okay, we're gonna loosen up the pod a little more here because it's not loose. There we go. All right. Tighten down the body a little more just to get things kind of symmetrical. Overall, I'm impressed with the finish on the car. Definitely looks nice. It's definitely wide, and it is, yeah, definitely low. Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's quiet. All right, well, we have a winner. It's as quick as you would want it to be. It's nice and smooth. And just a tiny little bit of lube on there. It is nice and quiet. Huh. All right. Okay, Doppler effect, guys. Here we go. Are you ready? There's something clickety-clacking. Yeah. You can't really hear it when it's going around, but there's definitely something. Maybe I need to adjust the. It's a side or an angle winder, or it's a bit canted. Yeah, it is technically probably a sidewinder, but it is canted a little bit, so it is definitely an angle winder. It's not perfectly symmetrical, perfectly perpendicular to the back axle. Probably there's not much slop in there. Not really sure what's. There's something hitting. I'm not noticing, but boy, it goes nicely. This thing sticks really, really well. Confirming there is no magnet in here, because it sure feels like it's got the kind of that forward bite that you get, that eagerness to accelerate that you get with really sticky tires and or a magnet. What can I say? I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely wide. Definitely wide. No magnet, and the pod is nice and loose. The body is actually fairly tight. The body's also not evenly tight. What am I doing over here? Holy cow! It's making me crazy. Okay, there we go. Now the body is evenly tight. Let's loosen up the screw in the front. Get a little more pod da action. Yeah, I mean, this is a really nice car. Loosen up the front pod, and it feels really good now. Yeah, this car screams. It's incredibly drivable. Very, very drivable. It's very quiet. The wheels, the tires in the front, rather, they oh, what's going on there? The tires jammed up in there. The front axle needs to be adjusted down more. Yes, more American made. It's definitely they're definitely plastic gears, Dave. They are that's a plastic crown and a plastic pinion. definitely, I agree about American cars, as everybody knows. I want more and more and more American cars. Boy, this is a very lightweight body. Holy Nikes. No detail. The headlight detail is nice. There's definitely nice lenses there. The taillight detail is, I'd say, low. It's just kind of two red bars on the back. Yes. John, it's if you want to work out what the scale is, John, I know you're probably a good guy to do that. It is what did I say? 59 millimeters wide. It's and it's 5 millimeters wider than the Scalextric Boss, which is I don't know, a car that everybody knows. So I don't think a Shelby should be wider than a Boss. Do you? So if anybody wants to look up what 59 millimeters of width, did I say 59? Just about 60. Yeah, call that 59 and a half. Yeah, it's definitely 59 and a half millimeters wide. I just put it to the Scalextric car. It's wider. Like I said, it's this 59 millimeters wide, and the Scalextric car, boy, this front axle, these tires really go up far in there. I need to definitely adjust this front axle down quite a bit. So the chassis actually kind of sits, or the body rather, sits on top of the chassis. There's an edge. The chassis does not disappear below the bottom edge of the body, which, whatever, doesn't really matter. Yeah, just it's how it sits. That's interesting. The finish on the car is incredible. Boy, it really runs nicely too. 1/28 scale. Whoa. All righty. Yeah. And oh boy. Okay. We got remember the Nenko X slot cars? Well, boy, it runs nice. Holy crap. I mean, yeah, okay. So the car is gonna run against other like kinds of cars. Well, it's definitely not 1/25th scale. Because there we have my Trans Am car for our H&R class. It's definitely smaller than that. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not hating on anybody here. It's a joke. But it's not the smallest car in the world. That's for sure. It is a beautiful car, though. Yeah, NSRs are not that big, though. Quick math, 1/28 scale. Well, I knew it looked wide when I saw it in England. That's what she said. Boy, this runs really great. The tires stick really, really, really well. I don't really know. These axles, is there much upward travel? Not really. Probably need to get this thing on a setup block and adjust it. Boy, this runs really well. Takes those S's without even breaking a sweat. Takes every corner like it means it. Accelerates really nicely. These are shipping to dealers now, by the way. I believe LEB is getting their shipment very soon. They have all the colors that are available to them. They will have all the colors that are available to them. This would be one of the colors. I believe this is one of the dealer colors, not one of the special edition colors. They give me, yeah, I think it was the 3 colors that were available, or 4 colors rather, that are available to everybody. Those are the ones I could choose from. Of course, I chose blue. Blue is just about my favorite color. And you got an American car, you got to have American racing colors, you know, blue and white. Yeah, these this front axle definitely needs to be adjusted down. Yeah, John, the finish on this car is really nice. There are basic. Here, I'll zoom in again so you guys can see. There are very basic. It's a GT350 right there, and then a Shelby, the Cobra, right there. There's the back end, the tail end. Looks really nice. I mean, it's a basic livery, but it's a really nice livery. And here you go. Got your headlights in the front there. Come on. Slow to focus back in. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. So you got nice 4. You got 2 driving lights in the grill, and then 2 headlights on the outsides. And then I believe someone was talking about the airbox on the hood. It's definitely square. I don't know that that's right. Whatever. To me, I mean, I'm not the world's biggest Mustang expert, so I couldn't tell you if it's wrong. Regardless, it's a beautiful car, that's for sure. It sits nice and low, which, I mean, we knew that when we saw it in England. Yeah, its ride height on the front definitely needs to be adjusted. This would be a really easy car just to throw some numbers on, and this is going to have to. This would be a really great club car, which is pretty much intended. I'm sure there's going to be a U.S. National Championship for this car that Great Traditions will have, because that's who commissioned the Shelby to begin with. Rich at Great Traditions, GTSlotCars.com, I think, GTSlotCars.com, had been trying to get people to get this Shelby made, get a Shelby made for a long, long time. Tried us when I was working at Carrera to make it. Unfortunately, they don't do commission pieces. Electric do commission pieces, but they weren't really interested in doing this. Say what you will about that. And so Richard tried a number of other companies, and Thunderslot bit. And I'm pretty pleased overall. I think it was a great car for them to do. I don't want to fix that right now. So this is first look and first impressions. My first impressions are the livery is absolutely gorgeous. The car runs really, really, really nicely. If you're looking for a great running American car, muscle car that's fast, it's going to be fast basically right out of the box. I did a little bit of truing on the tires, enough, not really all that much. And the car screams. No magnet, 21,000 RPM motor, 21,500 RPM motor, 1.75 gram centimeters of torque. So a reasonably torquey motor, not terribly torquey. It's an S-can, so it's got the little plastic end bell. It's kind of an angle-ish winder. It is definitely not perpendicular to the rear axle. There's a ton of adjustment. This is what will be a standard kind of a chassis that they will make. I believe there will be more muscle cars coming that I'm sure will be appropriate to race with this car. So even though it's a little wide, which I don't know, Not going to let that get me hung up on it because it runs so beautifully, quite frankly. There's definitely like Shotgun Dave said, I'm wondering if there's a burr somewhere on the spur gear of the pinion or on the crown gear, but whatever. I mean, it's definitely my first impression is that it's got just about everything going for it that you could possibly have going for it, especially for the US market, because it is an American car and the blue is beautiful. It looks great on the track. Stay on the track. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to stay on the track. But I mean, I don't know. Challenger, yeah, you never know. You never know. Pele died. That's unfortunate. Just saw that notification on my phone again. He was an amazing soccer player. That goes without saying. This car feels so nice. You just want to keep driving it. It's fun to have it slide all over the place. Works perfectly on the Polycar track. Absolutely perfectly. Very well mannered. You feel like you can really find different breaking points with it and really kind of figure out for yourself where you need to put it on the track. Just such a manageable motor that's in it. It's not overpowered, so you can kind of figure out where your breaking points are. Yeah, this car has pretty much everything going for it. It's a little wide. That's okay. We'll get more for Thunderslot. Yeah, basically it, guys. Hey, Hyrian, Jersey Mike, hold it up to the camera. Okay, I'll do it again. Here we go. We have fast and quiet. Exactly. Got a very purposeful stance about it, doesn't it? Everybody likes a purposeful stance, don't they? I mean, if you're into American cars, this thing is basically Ben, okay, cool. This thing is basically a no-brainer. I can't imagine people not wanting this car if you're into American stuff, because it's a out and out hobbyist quality of car that's just super fast and super drivable. Yeah, I think and this guide is okay. You got a little bit extra going on here with the guide. The guide hits the front of the body with a very sharp in a very sharp turn. It would anyway. Nothing that a little filing wouldn't fix. Sucker for the Shelby. There you go. U of M. Hey, cheers, U of M. I appreciate you showing up. I know you're a big fan of my friend Brian, brother Brian. He's a good guy. Yeah, so we got a winner here, folks. Like I said, this car is going to be showing up really, really soon. There's going to be a number of dealers that are going to be having it. Please support LEB. They support me with the channel, and not too much to ask, I don't think. Anyway, hey Marty, we've been checking out the new Shelby here, and It's oh, and this is a very lightweight glass. Vacuum form glass. Maybe, yeah, definitely vacuum form glass. That's cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Yeah, it's Marty. The synopsis is, it's a very, very drivable car. It's got everything you could want in an American performance slot car, American theme performance slot car. It's a bit wide, but makes up for it by looking aggressive AF. Yeah, good stuff. Very happy that Thunderslot is doing this car now. Very happy that that Rich at Great Traditions had gotten them to do the Shelby he'd been asking for finally, because he'd been asking everybody to do this car for, oh boy, for a long, long, long time. Yeah, we got a, what do we got here? Is there a little bit of a pod thing going on there? Ken Miles GT40. Yeah, that'll be coming soon, I think. That'll be one of the, well, that's, I don't know exactly when Slotit's doing that, but I would think it would be fairly soon. Because they've been showing the prototype for a while now. I have a feeling, maybe early in the first quarter, maybe in January, February at the latest, I would say, for the Ken Miles car. Man. Nice deep guide on this thing. You can really throw it around through the corners. Yeah, that's a good one. A touch wide. Well, so John Fast Sports mentioned it's basically 1/28 scale. It's close to 1/28 scale. It's 59.5 millimeters wide. It's 5 millimeters wider than the Boss. But that makes it perform. She is a driver's car. There's going to be a lot of tuning you can do on this car. On a Polycar track, it just eats up this track. It loves it. These rubber tires, nice and sticky. All righty, guys. Hey, from France. Yeah, thank you very much, Patrick. All right, guys. I really appreciate everybody stopping by for this box opening. It's a great car. It really is. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people getting this when they come out. They're going to be coming out very, very soon. Hey, Oscar, cheers. So yeah, news is going to be the same time tomorrow, like it always is. As always, remember, news is not live; it's pre-recorded. I'm just going to leave the camera up and do the news and tomorrow morning, like I usually do, and then it'll post tomorrow afternoon at the usual time, 4:00. And yeah, thanks for sharing. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I really appreciate it. See you all again soon.